Well, he never played for the Atlanta Hawks, but he is a five-time All-Star who spent 15 seasons with 5 different NBA teams. Now, Chris Webber is a businessman who is interested in owning the Atlanta Hawks. Welcome in. I'm Prim Saripapat with your ESPN headline. On Thursday, the Webber Group, led by Webber himself, announced via Twitter its desire to purchase a majority interest in the Hawks. For more on this story, let's bring in NBA writer for ESPN.com, Michael Wallace. So, Michael, what is a team looking for in a new owner?
Well, it's looking for stability first and foremost. This is a team and a franchise that's going to have to be in Atlanta for a while. I mean, they're going to have to make a commitment. Whoever comes in and owns this team is going to have to make a commitment to keep them in Atlanta. Now, they may have some issues with where they want to locate a new arena potentially, but this is going to be an Atlanta-based team that hopefully, for the franchise's sake, can unite that community down there after a pretty rough summer.
What kind of business experience does Webber have?
Well, I mean, obviously we know he's been a perennial all-star in the NBA. He's had a pretty decent, it's a great NBA career. But since then, he's been involved in real estate development. He's in the entertainment sphere as well with some projects for movies and documentaries. He's also been in the restaurant business. And on top of all of that, he's talked about starting a boarding school for boys in the Michigan area. So he's sort of had his hand in a lot of different projects since he's played. And you know, this follows along his mentor, Magic Johnson and Kevin Johnson and those guys who have had great business projects beyond their basketball career.
Well, there is a lot of movement going on. Last month, the mayor of Atlanta said he had talked with 6 potential buyers. He also mentioned that he wanted former Hawks great Dominique Wilkins to be involved in some capacity, so we'll see what happens with this. In regards to the racially charged comments made by the team's front office, it draws some parallels to the Clippers situation, and because of that, how do you think that might attract more suitors?
Well, they definitely want to. The NBA has already met with some Atlanta contingents, some politicians there, including Mayor Kasim Reed, and they've talked about the parameters of what their vetting process is going to be like. They can't, coming off of this Donald Sterling issue, have another potential group that comes in with a murky past or any type of controversy when it comes to race or insensitive comments or insensitive business dealings or anything like that. So they want to get an ownership group in place by December, but they're not going to rush in terms of fast-tracking the vetting process. So it's going to be a very, very clean, a very, very thorough process. Chris Webber's group is going to be one of maybe as many as 6 or 7 that are going to be looked at closely.
Okay, so we'll keep you updated with this story. Keep it logged on to ESPN.com. As for basketball matters, the Hawks' regular season opener is just around the corner. That's on October 29th. They will travel to Toronto. Michael Wallace, thank you for your time today.